Hey everybody, Dr. Maggie at Dr. Maggie Therapy here, and I'm going to kind of riff a little bit today about a topic that is very important and very close to home for a marriage and family therapist, and that is divorce. When do you need to get a divorce? Wow. What a question. I'm going to go over that today, and I'm going to go over my position on that today, and then I'm going to kind of give you what I think the final answer is for you. Before I get into that, please hit like and subscribe, and again, share this with anyone you think it may help. So I am a marriage and family therapist. My PhD is in marriage and family therapy, and I come from a very well-known accredited school, and I am a recognized program, and I've been doing this for a long time. Oh my goodness, 30 years, I guess, going on. Anyway, people will come to me a lot of times not to do marriage therapy, but to decide whether or not they should get a divorce. And so the thing that I tell everyone right from the beginning, this isn't my life. This is yours. It's your life to decide what you do, how you choose to live your life. I can help you if you want to put your marriage together, if you want to build a better foundation, if you want to be happy in your marriage. I can help with that. And I think that for most people, that is really the best answer. Work with what you've got. Don't chuck this out so you can go try to find something else, because one of the very realistic things out there is that no matter where you go, there you are. And if you're having trouble with this relationship, you may very well have the same trouble with the next and the next and the next. So sometimes figure out what's wrong with this one, fix this one, then you can decide. But what really surprises me is that I have a lot of people come to me and say that another therapist had told them that they should get a divorce. I can't imagine anyone, quite frankly, having the audacity to tell someone else what to do with their life. I can tell people how to stay safe, and I can really emphasize what you need to do for safety. There are times that marital therapy is contraindicated. If there's any kind of violence in the relationship, no, do not do marital therapy. You need to make sure that you are safe. I'm not going to tell them that they need to get a divorce. And I don't know what it will take for them to be safe. But the safety is the first rule of the day. If you choose to get a divorce, then that's your choice. I lay out reality. I give people choices. I say, these are the things. I basically say, this is what I see. You have to decide how you want to live your life. If you want to stay in this marriage, this is what you need to do to stay safe. But it is not my job to tell somebody else how to live their life. I give them choices. So if you are trying to decide whether or not you want a divorce, you have to look at your options. If you are not safe, how can you stay safe in this marriage? And if you decide that you cannot stay safe in this marriage, you may choose divorce. If your marriage is such that someone has cheated on you, if there's been an affair, you have to decide whether you are willing to forgive them. And And we've been over forgiveness before. It's about letting go, truly letting go, that you are never going to bring it up. It is truly in the past, and you live the relationship that you want. You figure out how to get through that. You can heal from an affair, but you have to choose that. Some people will tell me they don't want to be made a fool. I don't want to trust this person because this person may do it again. And the answer is, yeah, they might. You have to choose if you're willing to take that risk. If you're not willing to take that risk, then you may have to get a divorce. But it's your choice. Some people will say, I won't be treated with disrespect. Okay, I've talked about that. I think respect is a big deal breaker. And if we can't work through that so that we are treating each other with respect, then that's going to be a problem we've got to figure out. Am I willing to live with having somebody treat me disrespectfully every day, all day, every interaction is disrespectful? If the answer is no, then maybe you need to get a divorce. I don't want people to jump straight to, well, let's get a divorce because we are incompatible or because we're not in love anymore. I think that's just silly, because in love is the stuff that fairy tales are made of. In love is the stuff that you feel when you first start dating, that first 6 months, maybe 9 months, maybe the first year after you get married, you're in love. Your heart goes pitter patter when somebody walks in the room and you're just so excited and so happy to be with them. And then comes babies. Yeah, you're getting up in the middle of the night, somebody has mastitis, some kind of breast infection, nipples are cracked and bleeding, ouch. Somebody else is working shifts and they're gone all the time and never there to help you. Somebody else is just totally stressed because they're worried now about money. The kids are growing up and now they're misbehaving, and you're arguing about how you're going to parent these children who might not be behaving very nicely. And so you're arguing about parenting strategies. Maybe you're stressed about money and you're arguing about money. Personally, I don't think those are reasons for divorce. Those are reasons to get help, to seek advice from somebody if you want to stay together. You choose to stay together and you choose to do what it takes because you love someone. But when you promise to love them, that also meant you promise to treat them with love, even when babies are crying, even when there's more month than there is money, even when somebody is sick or somebody really screws up in a big way, and we're willing to forgive. I believe you can fix a lot of stuff. When people come to me and they're looking to decide whether or not they want to get a divorce, we actually call that discernment therapy, not marriage therapy. They are trying to discern what they want to do next. And one of the first questions that I was trained to ask is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you willing to do to make this marriage work, to create a healthy, solid foundation? And a 10 is, I'll do anything as long as it's legal. And a 1 is, well, I'm here. And that's about it. And that will tell you a lot. I like the 80-20 rule. If somebody gives me an 8, I think we're in good shape. If somebody gives me a 5 or a 6, there's still hope. But when somebody's down to a 1 or a 2, the person who is most heavily invested, the person with the higher score on that scale, is the one who has to do all the work. And then they have to decide, are they willing to do all of the work. And oftentimes people aren't. But again, it is not the therapist's job to say, okay, y'all, you just need to go see an attorney. Save yourself a few dollars at therapy and go pay the attorney. Quite frankly, I think it's cheaper to see a therapist than it is to go see an attorney. But that's just my opinion. But that's only if you're willing to do the work. If you're willing to do the work, you can get through almost anything. Okay? Don't let somebody else, don't give anyone else the power to decide your future. You're the only one who can live your life. All right, guys. Hang in there, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.